2026 is in the US, the midterm elections. And President Trump does not want to be a lame duck. So I have a feeling that he is going to work with his crypto and AI czar. Also, it seems as though there's been reticence about actually buying Bitcoin for the strategic reserve. So far, it's confiscated. The original intent was to own 1 million Bitcoin. So I actually think they will start buying, because I think this will help Trump in a couple of ways. The midterm elections, and another reason, of course, is his family is all in on Bitcoin and other crypto assets. The most important one is he does not want to be a lame duck. He wants to have another 1 or 2 productive years. And I think he sees crypto as a path to the future.
Is 2026 the year everything changes for digital assets? Well, during today's episode, we're going to make this absolutely clear. Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple representatives, and the United States government all coming forward to say 2026 is the year where everything changes. I'm going to show you guys exactly what's taking place behind the scenes and why you should be really optimistic on the calendar year of 2026. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Good Evening Crypto, your favorite crypto news related channel. If you enjoy this content, smash that like button and subscribe, as you're going to get an update every single day, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to kick off today's episode right here with Chairman of the Senate Banking Committee, Tim Scott, announcing the Clarity Act is being pushed forward and could have a vote next week. Now, this legislation is about making America the crypto capital of the world. And why does this matter to people like us? Well, this is going to allow Wall Street companies and billionaires, 100 millionaires, to invest large pools of capital into the crypto space and maximize that wealth and opportunity. What's a great example of this? Well, currently large banks today, even if they'd like to invest in digital assets, aren't willing to allocate into the space because there's a lack of rules and regulations. Now that we're going to have answers to the majority of questions that large companies are asking, we're going to have a clear path for how digital assets can be incorporated inside the largest companies inside of America. Brad Garlinghouse also went on to double down on this last night. He just said, "Happy belated New Year. I just sent on Ripple's quarterly shareholders email, and to say 2025 was successful feels like saying Tom Brady was just a great quarterback, aka he's the greatest of all time. Our 2 major acquisitions in Ripple Prime and G Treasury have greatly accelerated and expanded our business model, and XRP has and will continue to be the heart of that vision." Now, XRP community members have been frustrated by some of the short-term price action in 2025, but I want to put this out there. 2026 is shaping up to be the year that everybody thought 2025 was going to be, and Brad really makes that clear in this statement. Building and using the crypto infrastructure, updating global financial plumbing, and rethinking legacy systems, none of this happens overnight. But at Ripple, we're continuing to take the long view of what crypto-based assets like XRP and RLUSD can do, rather than chasing the cycles and chasing the hype. Bring on 2026. We're firing on all cylinders. It's happening. And I think he means legislation and regulation is happening for the industry. But let's go to another Ripple representative here. This is Reese Merrick, the managing director out of the Middle East and Africa. He stated it's hard to describe the energy at Ripple right now. 2025 was foundational. With acquisitions being made and the UK EMI license in the mix, 2026 is looking like a total game changer. In a space often distracted by hype and cycles, I love working for a company that takes the long view. We're building the infrastructure that actually matters for the future of crypto. So what are we waiting on here, guys? We're waiting on real companies to start using crypto. That is still yet to occur in 2026. And I think the Clarity Act is really going to be the catalyst that brings these large companies into the digital asset space. And in doing so, with all this new capital coming into many of our favorite projects, I'm anticipating massive price appreciation on the back end. Whether we define that as an alt season or we call this a utility bull run, one thing that's really clear is that the largest companies on the planet are moving from the sidelines and into the digital asset space. Now, here's some breaking news we just got out of the United States government as well. The US SEC has removed crypto from its 2026 priority risk list. What does this mean? Bullish for digital assets. And Binance co-founder and CEO stated, "I could be wrong, but a super cycle is coming." And I want to hear from you guys. One's in chat if you're bullish on 2026. Two's in chat if you're thinking this is shaping up to be another bear market. Well, I don't care what happens for Bitcoin nearly as much as I did in the past, Because what I'm witnessing right now for Ripple and the United States government is that these two entities are working together to incorporate blockchain products. And for me, as an XRP investor, I'm going to make the safe assumption that Ripple